Now remember the timing. The wars in Yugoslavia began in 1991, and the Bosnian War began in April of 1992, and then there was a war within a war which began in 94 when the Croats and the Muslims turned on each other around Mostar, destroying that famous bridge. And by the time I was brought into it as the primary negotiator, it was August of 1995. So it was going on 4 years through 2 administrations. And there had been 37 ceasefires, more or less, none of which had held. There had been a lot of communiques issued in places like Geneva, none of which had been honored by anybody, but particularly the Bosnian Serbs. And the United Nations had been reduced to a rather ineffectual operation. So by the time I got involved, things had reached a low point. Srebrenica, the worst massacre in Europe since World War II, had just taken place. I had been ambassador to Germany, getting there in the fall of 1993, and starting in the early summer of '94, Washington began to ask me to come home and take over the European Bureau, which was not in very good shape, to put it mildly. And I had resisted because I'd been an Assistant Secretary of State before for East Asia and negotiated normalization with the Chinese and negotiated with the Vietnamese and so on, and because I was enjoying Germany. But I had also earlier offered to negotiate Bosnia at the beginning of the Clinton administration because I was interested in trying the toughest negotiation in the world and the biggest issue in the world at that time.